names, and that's it. Okay. Now, yesterday I was hoping to have met Jay Patrick, but I didn't because you were off yesterday.
I was off. I was doing what you were doing.
Yeah,
moving.
I heard about that.
As I'm moving, I'm listening to your moving stories.
Oh, there you go.
I've been there. I'm doing that.
Did you use your Space Saver bags for your clothes?
No.
Do your arms hurt though? The last time we moved, my arms hurt for like 3 days.
My back.
Yeah.
My body hurt.
Yep.
See,
Still hurts.
I burst a blood vessel in my eye because I'm packing. By the way, yeah, she doesn't beat me. I have this little burst blood vessel because I was moving these boxes, man. So, Jay, first off, great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You guys sound terrific. Welcome to Flint.
Thank you.
Please,
We're happy to be here.
But I thought he was going to be AJ and you were going to be Pat.
Unisex names.
People call me Pat all the time. We'll turn around.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Hey, you works, whatever. You have been with this radio station for how long?
I came here February 1985.
February 85. That was right after
I started part-time, and then I think in December of 85, I took over the overnight shift. Then I did 7 to midnight.
Wow.
Then I did middays. I started middays, I think, about 1987. And
now,
I've been doing that since.
I don't think people know how impressive that is in our business because, my grandfather worked for Sears his whole life. It's not unheard of for a guy to, go work in a factory for 25, 35 years. But in our business, that is, that's
a long time.
Yeah, you should get a gold watch or something for that,
Yeah, you hear that? I should get a gold watch.
Everyone, get a gold watch. So.
We've got a whole bunch of the crew here.
We do.
Watching through the window.
Everyone's watching.
It's making me nervous.
They're all gathered here, man.
I see that.
But it's great to meet you, and I'm glad that we get to work with you now here at the radio station.
Well, that's the bad news. You're not going to get to work with me long. I'm in stage 3 of retirement, and stage 3 is going to happen in a couple of weeks. I'll be exiting Cars 108, not permanently because I'm still going to be in the building and I'll still be doing some part-time and helping fill in with spots.
Okay.
But I'll be taking over another full-time job in the building, which is the program director for US 1031.
Okay.
I just will be retiring from Cars 108 on a full-time basis.
Okay.
And that's hard to believe.
2 statements to say. 1, congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Huge
That's
congratulations.
2, you're telling me that there's retirement in radio. Please go on.
Well, it's not what it seems to be.
Okay, all right.
But I got to tell you, they have treated me so well from day one that I came in this building. I've had 4 different owners, and all have been terrific. It's a family group of people. You're going to love working here. This is a great crew that's out here, and the programming staff that's around. It's just amazing. It's been an amazing run of almost 30 years. I taught part-time here at a local college.
Okay.
I taught speech class. Who would have thought?
Shocker.
For years. But I used to do a speech in my class, and I would open it up by saying, you're looking at a guy who hasn't worked in 25 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just love coming in here. I was in here, and people used to chase me out on my vacations. What are you doing here?
Go home. Go home.
This has been my life for 30 years.
30 years looking back, I know there's probably so many, but are there a few moments that stick out in your head, like when you look back at these 30 years, 3 decades?
The biggest moment probably was May 14th, 1995.
Okay.
It was Mother's Day. Got a call at 3 o'clock in the morning from our engineer, a little know-me guy named John Tomlinson. He said, hey, tower's down. I said, John, can you get us back up? No, he said, you don't understand me. He said, the tower's down. Somebody cut it down.
Like the physical radio tower.
Shut
these big things that I'm looking at outside.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
And George McIntyre, our APD here now.
Yes.
I called him at 3 in the morning, and I said, hey, George, he tells me the tower's down. I'm going. You want to go? So we go. We get flashlights, and we're walking. We go out to the tower, which is about 2 miles from here. Pitch black. We're walking with flashlights, and we can see there's no tower.
Oh, my gosh.
So we walk through and we find the base of it, and we walk it out. And the top of it's embedded into the ground where it crashed. And it turned out that vandalism, a guy got a new set of bolt cutters, cut into the thing, cut the wires, and it blew and blew. And we were off the air for 11 days.
Oh, my God.
Which is just death in our business. I mean, like, we
freak out if we're off the air for like 5 seconds and start twitching.
You're talking days.
Yeah.
Days.
The studio was dark for 11 days.
Wow.
Nobody here. And our sister station, the Banana, ran off that tower. So we had to move them out. They're at the base of their tower working out of a motor home.
Nice.
For that 11 days, which was just this bean field in south of us, or north of us. So meanwhile, we're here. They're chasing the guy. Actually, I was involved in catching the guy.
I was just going
Are
to
you
ask
kidding
you
me?
catch him?
That's a story in
Is that
itself.
your
my
second
gosh.
career, being a policeman? You're like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Well, they called this one of our sister stations. We had a group of kids call and say that they knew who did it, but they didn't want the police involved. They wanted somebody to show up, and they would tell them.
They wanted street justice.
And I told the people here, I said, you tell them I'll meet them someplace. I'm not showing up at this house. So I eventually waited an hour. They didn't call back. So I went to this house, and it was spooky. I mean, I'm thinking I'm walking into something here. And it was a bunch of young kids, and there was one adult there. And these kids had been with the gentleman who cut down the things. They gave me his name, and I'm a nervous wreck. I got out of there. I called the police. Within a half hour, they picked this guy up. He had a tower lamp in the back of his car. And the bolt
tower
cutters. Yeah, he had climbed the tower like 6 months earlier.
Scrap metal must have been up that month? Was it a lot?
He broke off every light all the way up a 300-foot tower.
Wow.
So
Well,
anyway,
at least he put some effort into
I
it.
got to tell you what, I've heard some stories in my lifetime, in my fine 16 years in this business. Nothing ever beats anyone cutting down
a tower.
and then you actually tracking them down. So we found your second career.
Yeah.
Jay,
we have pictures, too.
I got to see these pictures.
I got to tell you, while I'm a little, like, oh, man, I don't get to work with you. You've done fantabulous things with this radio station. Without
Thank you.
the 30 years that you put in, myself and AJ wouldn't be here because the station wouldn't be
Absolutely.
here.
No.
By all the people gathered here in the building looking at you right now, you obviously mean a lot to these people, into the
They
people
mean a lot to me.
of Flint. And I wish you nothing but the best, man.
Thank you.
And you'll be around, right?
I'll be around, yeah.
You
Yeah.
promise?
Yeah, I promise. I'll be working on our sister station. I'll be taking over afternoon drive over there. And I'll still be showing my face on cars every once in a while.
Every once in a while?
Filling in and helping on weekends and summer vacations and winter vacations.
Good.
And that kind of thing. But it's a pleasure to meet you guys. Welcome you to town. I'll be following you this afternoon for a couple of weeks, so you'll be passing me in the hallway, too.
All right.
Awesome.
For a little bit, Jay Patrick back. Jay, after 30 years, everyone out there clapping for you right now.
Aw.
I do, too. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
There's more.